Hello and welcome to our last session together. I'm sad to see it go, but I hope that you have all found this time together helpful. And if you want any more resources, I left my contact info in the beginning slide, so you're always welcome to reach out. Let's start with our mindful moment challenge. 3 minutes. Hurry up for it. All right. Let's see how it goes. On your marks, get set, go. Taking a moment to find your seat, connecting to the space around you, maybe looking around, connecting your body to the space, inviting ourselves to ground in, to let the feet get heavy and the legs get heavy. Shoulders relax down away from the ears. Inhaling, sitting up nice and tall, long, strong back. Slowing the breath down, maybe taking the biggest breath that you've taken today, filling, expanding in all directions, releasing, letting go slowly. Following the breath. On the inhale, creating space for yourself inside your body, filling and expanding in all directions. On the exhale, releasing that which no longer supports us, following an exhale all the way to the end, releasing every last whisper of air. Maybe even resting in that quiet pause at the end of the exhale. If we get lost in a trail of thoughts, no problem, gently, kindly inviting ourselves back to the practice. Whether that be focusing on your breath, a sound, something you see, something you feel, maybe your feet on the floor. Find what works for you. Taking another big, slow, full breath. And bringing our attention back to the room. Gently opening the eyes if they were closed, taking your time. I wanted to share a breathing practice that has been super helpful for me. It's called ocean breath. And the way that we do it is we breathe in and out through the nose if possible. If not, it's okay. And so the inhale is normal, nice long full inhale. And the exhale is kind of like if you've ever fogged up the mirror in the bathroom and then you draw on it, or maybe you still do that. So you get that that like warm air, we tighten or constrict the throat. So it's like kind of that hissing sound. Some people say it sounds like ocean waves, hence the name, ocean breath. So we do that in and out through the nose. So nice and slow. On that exhale, again, you'll hear like a soft hissing or ocean-like sound. Feel free to practice with me. Maybe one more here. Nice big slow inhale. Long exhale, tightening in that throat so you can hear your breath. Releasing fully. So the reason this is so powerful is that not only are we lengthening that exhale, right, which signals the brain that we're safe, we are giving the brain something to listen to, which distracts it from whatever is causing the stress or anxiety or the trigger or the too much excitement even, right? Like we can be too happy and too excited. Sometimes we need to bring it back into the moment, be present. And so that might work for you. I don't know. I had one student share basketball breath with me, which I thought was so great. So you dribble and then shoot. Yeah, so you inhale on the dribble. I guess you're on both hands, right? Exhale on the shot. Right? So it works for you. Create your own. Share them with me. I'd love to hear. Okay, so just a little talk about, wrap up our conversation about kindness. So we were talking about how kindness can be an act of mindfulness. And I just wanted to share one other little tidbit about kindness. It's like kindness can be like a flashlight. So you can imagine you're in this deep, dark cave and there's like a group of us, right? Let's say there's like 10 of us in there. If one person brings their little small flashlight, it's not going to be very much light, right? It'll be a little better than none, right? Just like kindness, a little is way better than none. But let's say two people brought flashlights and now we've turned both flashlights on. Let's say everyone brought their flashlight and all the flashlights are on. There's way more light and you can see much better, right? So the more kindness, the more light, the more that we will create a world of care and compassion and kindness. Okay. All right. So we are going to move into our practice of a body scan again. So I hope you enjoyed it before. Sometimes it can be hard. We're doing it a second time because I am inviting you to notice if there's anything different. Some people notice when they get to their right knee, for example, they fall asleep. Or when they get to their left shoulder, they're like, can't focus anymore. So just get curious. Notice if you kind of lose the practice in the same place as before, or maybe you love this practice and the whole thing is great, or none of it, or whatever. Just notice, right? Practicing that mindfulness. And if it's hard, inviting that harmful judgment to be set aside to see if we can really be present in this moment for ourselves, right? To help ourselves learn to take better care of ourselves, right? We're wanting to be able to notice when there's a trigger or when we need to take good care. And, sometimes I think about this as, like when we have a broken arm, we wouldn't keep using our broken arm. We would sling it, put it in a sling or put a cast on it, right? If we have the flu bug and we're like throwing up, we don't just go to class, right? We like stay home and take good care. So if we're having big emotions, we need to know how to take good care of ourselves for those too, right? So it's very important. Only you will know the best way to take care of yourself, okay? So try different things out. Just keep learning, being curious. Okay, let's get to our spaces for a body scan and get whatever you need to be comfortable and cozy. So we're also going to be practicing gratitude with this body scan today. So gratitude is another way that we can practice mindfulness. So we can have a gratitude journal where every day we write down whatever, 3 things or however many things we're thankful for. Or maybe we have a gratitude practice at dinner. We all go around the table and we say what we're thankful for, or whenever, or at school. Thinking about things that we're thankful for is a wonderful way to strengthen the muscle in the brain to help us be positive and to be optimistic and to see the glass as half full. And not that we always have to feel that way, just it's important to notice when we're not and to be able to support ourselves. All right, so hopefully we're getting comfortable. Inviting our whole body to relax. When we're ready, bringing our attention to the head, noticing what part of the head is making contact with the floor, if it is, or whatever, if it's space or chair, just noticing that contact. See if you can really focus on that point of contact. Inviting our heads to get heavy, inviting our brains to relax and sink into the skull, softening the face, the jaw, the eyes, kind eyes. Maybe taking a moment to thank our eyes if we're able to see, being so grateful for this gift. If we're not able to see, maybe we're able to find gratitude in the ability to see things from a different point of view. Maybe taking a moment to be thankful to our brains and for all the hard work that they do. Moving our attention down into our hearts. Inviting our hearts to relax. Feeling gratitude, being thankful to our hearts for pumping blood into our bodies and bringing life and nourishment. Being thankful to our lungs for providing oxygen to the blood, for sustaining us life and energy. Bringing our attention down into our stomachs, into our guts, intestines. Maybe being thankful for that gut and the ability for it to have like this gut instinct and keeping us safe. Like sometimes you'll walk into a room or meet someone and you're like, that person's not safe. Or maybe you, it's like before you cross the street or feel a gut instinct and remember, like, I need to look both ways before I cross the street. Bringing our attention to our arms and our hands, the limbs that connect us to the world around us, that hug and hold. Feeling gratitude, being thankful. If we have arms and hands, and if we don't, again, maybe we're able to find gratitude for this different way of being in the world. And hopefully we're able to show others that we're all different. And that difference is beautiful. Bringing our attention to our legs and our feet connecting us to this earth, carrying us from place to place, being so grateful for those feet and those legs, those strong legs like trunks of a tree, holding us up. And again, if we don't have legs or don't have both legs and both feet, what can we be grateful for? What can we be thankful for? Remembering that we're all different, yet we're all the same. We are all human. We all deserve to be here. We all deserve to be loved. And we all deserve to be safe. Resting just for a moment. Bringing the whole body into awareness, maybe even giving yourself a hug. Finding gratitude, finding love, unconditional love for yourself. Eventually waking the body back up, stretching in whatever way feels good, and rolling over to one side. Coming to find our seat, taking your time, no rush. And if you would like, joining me with hands together in front of the heart. Thank you so, so much, everyone, for practicing with me. And I'll end us with a loving kindness practice. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may our practice of mindfulness contribute to that happiness and that freedom. And let's end with Sanskrit today. Namaste, everyone. Namaste. I wish you all well. Take good care of yourselves. Bye.